Hi friends, welcome back. I am Wicked Crafty Mom, also April, and this is my third attempt at making this video. I tried twice yesterday, and then I got fed up and just continued what I was doing and crafting, and so we're going to try this today. I've got it on airplane mode, everything's all set, yay! So, we're just gonna, what I'm doing today, this is my coffee. I'm just gonna have a drink, I'm sorry. I'm not over the vent anymore. Okay. So I've got my glue book, just a piece of dictionary page, and scraps. I've got a ton of scraps here. Tried to keep my desk nice and clean today for the first time. We'll see how that goes. So I'm making the reason I need master boards or collage boards is because I'm making a ton of ephemera to sell in my Etsy store. And so I'm using the collage for a lot of it. For a lot of different things, and I showed in one video, I believe, how I use them. So basically it's going to be the same thing. I'm making little, I don't know what you would call them, faces for ephemera that I already have, or that I'm making. That's what I'm saying. Like this. I don't know why it's so ridiculous. So, whoops. This. Right here. It's just kind of a nice cover. It's a nice background. And I'll add stuff to it when I figure out what the themes are going to be for the ephemera. So I've made all these master board collage thingies. And I'm still making more because I've got, you know, a bunch of ephemera that I'm making. And I need to refill a bunch of ephemera from this stuff I've got available to use. So I plan on being busy. So I'm just trying to put this out of the way, but I'm also dropping stuff. Excuse my noggin. Whoop. Because I'm quite sure at this point my head is in view. Okay, my fingers are sticky. Alright, so this is a very mellow, calm morning. It is, I don't know what time it is, and I'm gonna cough. Excuse me for a second. Okay, it's probably 8 something. It's 8, probably 30 or so in the morning, and everybody is still sleeping right now except for me, so the house is quiet. So I'm trying to talk quiet so I don't wake people up, because that would be rude when everybody's sleeping in. So, yep. I got my smusher. The cat is creeping up behind me, so I'm not sure if she's going to jump up on the table or not. So consider this your warning, if she does. Because I have no idea what she's going to do. She looks like she's considering it anyway. She's still got her space over here, even though I rearranged. Yeah, no, she's leaving. Even though I rearranged the desk, I still have a Weiss spot. Okay. So I'm just collaging stuff because I can. This is part of collage that I had already used that I don't need, and it's going to look very nice on this. Ta-da! Pretty. Alright, and some of these edges are coming up. I started using a lot more, I'm trying to use a lot more glue stick than I was, and hoping that that will help stuff adhere better. That is not the cover for that. Okay. So, alright. Good times, good times. This I'm going to use this for, because I think it will adhere better with. It's a nice light paper, but I just think it's kind of, I mean, it's a handmade paper, so you can feel that. Okay, right. That's what I was saying. Also, I'm going to use the art glitter glue, that's what this is, on this piece as well, because it's kind of a thicker piece, and I want to make sure it sticks. So I'm just kind of filtering through and using what I've got, using pieces I've got. Here, I've been making collage, and then I used some before I realized I needed like a boatload more. And so now, see, I'm going to put these aside because I want to use these for words, like writing words on. Ooh, So I'm going to keep them because I want to. And that will take them out of this pile of stuff too. So I'm not pulling out 15 of these when I'm trying to find something. See what I mean, Jelly Bean? Know what I mean, Vern? I miss Jim Varney. He played Ernest. From Ernest Scared Stupid, Ernest Goes to Jail, Ernest Saves Christmas. He also played Uncle Jed on the Beverly Hillbillies movie that came out in the 90s. He played a lot of things, actually. He seemed like a neat dude, just based on what I've read. And he was funny. And that reminds me, oh man, my dad, like, all these reboots that are happening now, like, I'm just realizing this second that they've been happening forever, because my dad used to watch the Beverly Hillbillies when it was on, you know, and then the reboot came out, and my dad was a little not thrilled about it, but we watched it, it was good, but, I liked it. I can't remember if my dad liked it, but I liked it. And, yeah, but that's clearly not a new thing. The reboot thing. I really liked the Ghostbusters reboot with the women. I know people got cranky about it, but too bad. I liked it. Reboots don't bother me. I do wish that they come up with more original stuff than, you know, as many reboots as they do. But I kind of scraped everything up and put it in here. So I've got these little bits that I'm not going to be using. So that's kind of what I'm filtering out now. But there's so much original work out there. Like, new, exciting, different writing. Out there, so why with all the reboots? I mean, yeah, you can have some if there's something, you know, yeah, have some, but don't, there's too many, so many. I'm only 10 minutes in and I'm ranting like a psycho about reboots. So just wait, the conspiracy theories are coming next. Do. I have pictures of a tinfoil, my dad in a tinfoil hat that I made him once for Thanksgiving. Speaking of conspiracy theories. I just think that's cute. So the first time I made a video yesterday, I don't remember what happened. I messed something up, I think, and I had to start over. And then the second time was dumb, because what had happened was I knew I needed space on my phone. My phone kept yelling at me and saying, "You're using up too much space. Levels are critical, blah, blah, blah." You know, the alarm's going off, whatever. Just kidding, there are no real alarms, but it kept telling me my storage capacity was running out. So I went and I deleted several videos so that I would have room. Well, what I forgot is that if I don't go to the trash and empty the trash, then that stuff is still on there. Is on the phone until I empty the trash. So I ran out of space. So that's what happened. And it made me, annoyed. But what can you do? So anyway, but after that I was just like, nope, I'm done for the day. We are all done with this right now. So, oop. See, I told you I'm using more glue. Look at me go. Oop, that was squeaky. Squeaky. So, I don't know if you are aware of Postmodern Jukebox, but they are a group that we got one down. Let's see how many we can make in this hour. Now once I'm done, because I have to make up rules for myself because that's how my brain works. So once I'm done one page, I put whatever leftovers I had back in the mix and we start from here again. So that's what we're going to do. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, Postmodern Jukebox. And they have a ton of, they do covers of songs, but they kind of change up the time period and the style of the music. So they'll take, songs from now and they'll put it to the sounds of, a band like in the 20s or something. They do that a lot. And I think they're amazing. Between all the singers that they have on there and all the different songs that they use. Like, I just think they're really good. And it's, there's band players involved. Like, there's a guy who plays, like, the upright bass. And he also is one of the singers. He's really talented. And they've got tap dancers that show up in some of their videos and songs, and it's like a celebration of music and kind of tying times together. I think anyway, I think they're fantastic. I love them so very much, and actually I think they're coming to the state, but going to see them depends on having money. Extra money. And extra money is not a thing I have right now. So, that's okay. Someday. I think think I said this on my last video or one of my videos, but our boy is completely vaccinated. Our last one needing it. There. And he is vaccinated, so in a couple weeks he'll be good to go. And that'll be a nice, I mean, it's already a nice relief to feel knowing that he's more likely to be okay if he gets it. That's important. Because with this thing, it's not even just dying. It's like having long-term effects on people. And we played that game before. So, well, let's not... we played the long-term illness game before is what I mean. It's not my favorite. I don't want to do it again. So, anywho, so yeah. Very excited about that. I don't have anything super exciting. We're going to my mom's house for dinner tonight. Not tomorrow night, tonight. Hopefully she's going to look at my, no, not my computer. My mother would not know what to do with a computer. Let me try this again. Sewing machine. Hopefully she can look at my sewing machine and tell me what's wrong with it. Because it's making the material all bunchy behind it when I'm sewing. And I need it to stop doing that because I want to sew fabric without that. So, my mom is like a whiz at... She can help me diagnose and fix a problem over the phone on my sewing machine, and that's always amazing to me. She's like customer support for my sewing machine. And usually it's something like, did you unthread it and try threading it again? And then I do, and it's like, okay, that was the problem. But she always knows. And then she'll walk me through how to fix it. Love it. I'm very lucky with that. Because I have big plans, but I haven't been able to... I have some things that I've been wanting to do, but I haven't been able to because it's not sewing right. It's working okay on paper, but even then it's kind of giving me trouble. Okay. I still haven't done my nails yet. I might try to get to them today. But I was supposed to try to film a couple of videos the other day, and I only filmed one. So I'm filming a video now, and hopefully I'm going to be able to be at the point where I can start working on my next batch of stuff for this project that I'm working on. Getting stuff made to put in my Etsy store. My hands. My fingers are sticky. There. Oops. Wrong pile. Let's put you here. So I know this isn't wicked exciting, but if I waited until I was doing something more exciting, I would have been waiting a little bit. So I just wanted to make a video and do some chatting. And it worked out that there's nobody up to hear me chatting with myself. So, whoop. This is another piece of... I've got to turn this glue page into something here. And throw stuff around. You know, like one does. Me, I'm one. I does it. This is more collage piece that I had made for my earlier projects. I'm trying to use kind of bigger pieces and throw away the littler pieces. Those are good for words though. Let's see. No. Yeah, that's not how collage works. Let's do this. Stick this somewhere. Oh. I can't tell if somebody's awake or if the rabbits are making noise. Could be both. Okay. No idea what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyway. Alright. This is kind of thicker as well, so I'm gonna... Sounds like the bunnies. Sounds like the buns. Let's see. No. That'll work. That's good. My kiddo made these. 12-year-old. Okay, so I've got a big gaping hole here, and here, and here, and all the way over here. Cool. I am setting aside things that I'm not going to use. I might use this. I like this. That's why I saved it. Okay. Hope that's plenty of glue. Do. Like, I liked the Get Smart redo too, but I was also a big fan of the original. Okay. I was a huge fan of the original. My dad and I used to watch it all the time. The only reason we don't now is we don't watch TV together. He's still alive. So. He and my 15-year-old are baseball buddies. My dad has always loved baseball. This is kind of shiny, and I'm worried glue stick is not going to hold it, so doing that. There. I used to go to games with my dad, too. Like we went to Boston to watch the Red Sox. And that's the only time I've ever been to Boston to watch the Red Sox. I've been to Boston plenty of times, but only that time at Fenway. But it was really neat because my dad knows like the history of the stadium and stuff like that. So he would tell me stuff he knew. So I'd always come back like with factoids because we went to other ball games too. Let's see. That works. I'll even use the whole thing. Looks like it'll cover this all up nicely. Most of it anyway. Let's see, can I make it? This'll work. Here's that. And then I've got to put something here. And look, I've got a scrap I can put there. Okay. And I'm going to glue this down with this glue because this is a weird surface to try to have glue stick adhere to. Alright, those gaps are filled. Onward and upward. Okay. This is paper I played with the other day. There and there. Okay. When I was using the grape crush, ugh, the purple crush, to dye stuff. That was fun. I liked that. And stay down. And where are we on time? I've gotten 2 pages done. I'm going to cough again, but it's been a little while since my last cough, so congratulate me. Much better. I took a drink. You guys didn't have to hear me. Do love that pause button. Alright, so most of these are things that I want to keep for words. So I'm just going to put those over to the side. And I know I'm kind of making a mess, but I apologize. But I feel this is necessary because I don't want to dig through them every time. All the time. Ooh, we've got a leaf we can put in the collage. That's nifty. Circle. Half circle. Do, do, do. Do, do. Do, do. Do, do, do. No idea what I'm singing. It's not a real song. Don't sue me. It's not a real song. That's too little. That's doily. And more doily. Okay. Got some nice looking stuffy stuff here. Do, do, do. Oh, here's some music that I didn't realize was music when I tossed it over here. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. That can go. That's cute. I like that strip. I don't know how a strip of paper is cute, but by golly it is. Okay, I'm going to take these off the desk. Since we're starting again, I'm also going to take these off the desk. Rules of combat. Oops. Okay. There, I've got some good, viable pieces here that I can work with. So, how's your day? Yeah, so my plan today is gonna try to make another video after this one. And then at some point I gotta get ready, but not for a while. But like put my sewing machine in the car, etc., etc. Whoops. Yikes. I got butterfingers lately. I keep dropping stuff. It's driving me bonkers. Because I don't want to be dropping stuff all the time. It's ridiculous. I'm not a particularly graceful person anyway. But this is bad even for me. It's so peaceful just gluing stuff to paper. It's time to, I gotta switch my glue page. I especially think reboots are okay if there's like a new angle on it, or if it's a continuation of the storyline from before. Like Punky Brewster has a reboot. I loved Punky Brewster. Still love Punky Brewster. And she's got a reboot, and you know, she's the parent. So all of us who grew up watching her grow up, you know, our parents now too. And that's really neat. Super neat. So I love it. I like reboots like that. Fuller House, that's another one I like. You know, it's pretty much as goofy as the original, but that's what I liked about it. You know, it was fun. It's still fun. And we've got things we say in our family because of, you know, because of these shows, and different expressions and stuff, quotes from different things. It's neat. You know, because my dad, well, I can't really say that. This is driving me nuts, but I'm trying to get, this glue is all dried up on the side here, and it comes off okay, but it's just kind of time consuming. Sorry. I could have paused it, but it didn't occur to me. Alright, anywho. Okay, so I don't need a piece this big, but I can use a piece this big. Oh, I think the cat is incoming. Yep, sure is. Warning. Come on. No? Are you gonna try from, what are you doing? Are you gonna try from this side? Okay, she's coming. She's like, why am I jumping from the floor when I can jump from elsewhere? There you go. How's that? Yeah? No? Get out of my coffee. All right, white slit. Make a decision here, my friend. Where are you headed? No, we're not playing with the curtains. Good girl. What are we doing? Hello. She doesn't usually do this. Usually she just hops up and goes in her spot. Not sure where she's going now, but over my coffee. Oh, nope, this is where I'm doing things from. Yeah, I don't know what she's doing. She's crazy. I love her. Oh, she's checking out the closet. Evidently, she hasn't been in there yet. I actually am able to store, I've got my gallon of glue under my desk over here. My, what's that one thing? Oh, I'm going to cough again. My Elmer's glue wall, I bought a gallon of it, and I'm running out, but I had not yet been able to keep it at my desk, but now I can because I made some room at my desk. When I moved things, I didn't put everything back the way it was. Look at all these funky pieces here. still haven't come up with copyright-free songs to sing. So and here's the cat again. Yay! I don't know what she's doing, friends. She's just visiting, maybe? Where are you going, you weird, weird thing? Okay, go on. Oh my goodness. Go, please. Down. Oh, she thinks we're playing. Awesome. Okay, there she goes. Bye-bye, kitty. I love her very much. Man, this is kind of blowing my mind that everybody's sleeping so late. Not everybody. It's blowing my mind that my husband's sleeping so late. Usually he's up at like 3 in the morning. So it's probably 9 now. You know, 9 something anyway. And he's still not up. It's good. I'm glad he's getting sleep. It just boggles my mind. Smusher. There's my smusher. I don't even know if you're in... Oh, butterflies. Oh, that fits perfectly there. Okay. All right, we'll do that then. That was neat. It's like they were made for each other. Ooh. Ah. Right? Right. This is a little heavier, so I'm going to use the art glitter glue. Okay. Let's see. Oh, you are lovely right there. I'm gonna cough again. This is driving me nuts. I'm not really sure what to do about a coughing thing because it just happens because I'm talking. I have sinus issues. And this time of year, my sinus issues turn into cough issues. Just because. That's not big enough. This is big enough. Here we go. That's pretty. This is crumbly, so I wanted a little extra hold on it. All right. And everything but this is done. So, what do we have here? We have this. I'll just grab it. Do. Okay. There. That's another one done. 20 minutes left. I put my paper down by my side this time. Okay. I'm gonna do it this way because this side will be all ready for anything I need it for. Writing, journaling, whatever. I can use it for journal cards. Do. Okay. I'm just putting whatever at this point. I mean, I think we've established that at this point, but I just thought I'd point out the obvious. Somebody needs to. Captain Obvious. I'm just sticking stuff places. It's all good. I think this would more tear up my glue stick than be any sort of helpful. So that's why I didn't do the glue stick on that one. I could have put these in my little bits, and I think the ones that I'm finding now, I'm going to set aside to do that with, because these would be perfect little bits for lots of things. And when I made them and stuck them in there, I didn't have a little bits container. Now I do. And it's right here. In they go. Those little bits. There. Okay. Issues. I'm having issues. Typically. Let's see. We're down to 11 minutes left. My goodness. Time goes. Well, that's it. Time goes. Alright, so glue, 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 glue. Aren't you happy you get to listen to me? You must be, because you're listening to me. So my rambling must be okay, you know, for at least a few people. So thank you. Do. So I'm so uninteresting. Like, I always realize that in the middle of these videos. I'm like, what have I done? No, not really. Nothing. It'll be fine. Do. Little bits. Let's see. We can do this. There we go. Let's do that. More glue. More glue. I sound like I'm haunting myself. You haven't used enough glue, you fool. But your marker circle. What am I doing? Can anybody tell me? Ruler. All right, we're gonna go make a long tag this time. I wonder if Way Hay and Up She Rises is copyrighted. I don't think so. I'll have to look that one up. I'll just start singing pirate shanties. It'll be fine. That'll be cool. Right? Everybody good with pirate shanties? All right. So, my husband had, well, the only thing really up for debate is who has gotten who trained, but the bunnies get nanner time. They, they get just little bits of banana, but they have nanner time twice a day. And if they're late, if nanner time comes late, they get mad. And they know, like, they start at the same time every night. They're like, okay, it's time. And we're like, no, you're an hour earlier than usual. And they're like, no, it's time. So, they get their nanners. We've got one that doesn't really eat a lot of nanners. He has other treats that we got dried strawberries for him. Freeze-dried strawberries. This is very cluttery, I know. No. So when the bunnies get their treats, the cat gets her treats, and she knows when. But she will look up at you, and the bunnies will too. They'll look at you like nothing just happened and there was no nanner time. But bunnies, when they're really happy and excited, they binky. And they do a lot of binkying. Binkying is just kind of a run and jump, where they kind of kick their little feet out. You know how in like Singing in the Rain, where Gene Kelly, jumped up and clicked his heels together? That's kind of a binky. So bunnies do that. And our bunnies binky when they know it's nanner time. One constant item on our shopping list is always nanners. Fresh nanners. So at 5 o'clock this morning, they got nanner time. Because you can't walk through the living room if they haven't had their nanner time yet, because they will not let you. And by they will not let you, they will circle around your feet, is what I mean. And they do too. They circle right around my feet. Kind of waiting for nanners. And the cat will look at you with kind of soulful eyes, like nobody's given her treats yet, but she lies a lot with her eyes. There have been plenty of times where I've fallen for it because she looks like she can't have possibly gotten treats. And yet, I was wrong. She had gotten treats, and she had hoodwinked me. So we very often in our house double check. Make sure nobody's given her treats yet. Because we can't trust her sweet little face. Yep. 99 bottles of beer on the wall probably isn't copyrighted. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that to you. Probably. Maybe. So, New Kids on the Block and Salt and Pepper and Rick Astley, and there are more people, but they are doing a concert in Boston, I think. And I want to go so bad. But I kind of also want to bring our 12-year-old and not tell him who's going to be there, or just conveniently leave out the fact that Rick Astley is going to be there. And rickroll him. So Spencer, if you hear this and I invite you to a concert, I love you so much. Pay no attention to anything I just said, except that I love you so much. Do 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 do. Yup, yup, yup. So, a little sad. Actually, I'm more than a little sad. Ed Asner died. Like in between the time where I believe it was in between the time where I wasn't making videos and now. Anyway, he passed away at some point. He was still like tweeting, you know, not long before that. And I really liked his Twitter. Because he was very active on it. And he amused me. So, that's sad. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Trying to think of anything else interesting. But I don't really have anything. Still trying to get my husband to believe that my cat needs a kitten. I mean, I believe my cat needs a kitten, so I'm not trying to trick him. I just trying to get him to understand that our cat needs a kitten. But so far, no luck. So far, no good. Oh, I go to my grandmother's house a couple times a week, my meme. Visit with her for a bit. So that's kind of new and interesting, maybe. Oh, 6 minutes. Man, time flew at the end there. All right. Cool, so I'll try to finish this one up in 6 minutes and we'll go, and then I'll probably be done. These are a little more colorful than the first ones that I did. The first ones I did were more neutrals, but I happened to hit a pile of all sorts of different things. So this is what I got. Yeah, let's go that way. I like that. So what I got is what I'm using. Let's see. Put this up here a little bit. Make sure it's in the middle of the screen. Let's see how that's going. Could be better. Now it's better. Doo-doo. All right. Let's use something lighter and more neutral. Let's see. Up here. Yeah, it doesn't cover this spot, but that's all right. I got other scraps that will cover that spot. Oh, this will cover that spot. See? Told you I had stuff. Smusher. Alright, these. Oh, this is good. I like this. Let's see, where am I going to put this? I'm going to put this here. Like that. 4 minutes. We can do this. The race is on. The game is afoot. I like to glue stuff. Here we go. That I'm not using. That's trash. This I'll use. This contains notes to myself too. Okay, tall one. Now, most of the space that's on here that's not covered is pretty obvious because most of this is all colors and some of it is just not, right? Man, that's close. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put that there anyway. And then I've got other stuff I can use to cover up the empty spot. Because I like that. And I'll just put something here. And then I need to find something for here, here, here. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this. This is some coffee dyed cardstock, it looks like. Oh, you know what? We're gonna do this. Because the glue wasn't happy there. So, oh, you know what? I'm gonna put this up in that corner so that corner will be done and I won't have to think about it anymore. Ha! Like that. And now I'm gonna put this up here. This is just coffee dyed paper. My husband the other day suggested, ooh, I like that, suggested that I use the heater area to dry my papers, which was awesome. So I kind of scouted out a rack that I'm gonna hopefully look at buying that gives plenty of room. It's got mesh, like a mesh bottom, so the air should pass up through. And smush. And yeah, so I mean it'll be a bit before I can get that, but I did look at it and I think it's pretty neat, so we shall see. There we go. That's better. Hello, Pluto. I love you and I miss you. I can't remember. Is Pluto a planet again? I can never keep track. It's happened so many times. Like, what does he have to do to prove that he's a planet? Okay, 50 seconds left. So these are what we made. This one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a pretty good deal. That makes me happy. So I got plenty of stuff to work with. So now I can film my next video working on the pieces of ephemera. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.